In last two videos, you have seen about the angular momentum in terms of moment of inertia and torque acting on rotating body in terms of moment of inertia. Now, today we see the conservation of angular momentum. See the statement of conservation of angular momentum, that is the angular momentum of rotating body is conserved or remains constant if the resultant external torque acting on the body is zero. Now consider this figure. In this figure, this is the rigid body. It is moving with constant angular acceleration alpha or constant angular velocity omega. From this diagram, we can obtain the L equal to I omega and tau equal to I alpha. Now this rigid body is rotating about the given axis of rotation. According to the definition of angular momentum, it is the product of linear momentum and angular momentum. It is the product of r cross vector p. That is, it is the product of linear momentum and the perpendicular distance from axis of rotation. So, where L is the angular momentum of the body, vector p is the linear momentum of the body, and vector r, it is the position vector. Now vector N equal to vector r cross p. Suppose this is equation number 1. Now differentiating equation 1 with respect to time, on both sides we can write dl vector by dt equal to d dt of vector r cross vector p. Taking differentiation this side with respect to time, we can write dl vector by dt equal to r cross dp vector by dt plus vector p cross dr vector by dt. Suppose this equation number 2, but dr by dt is the velocity of the body, that is rate of change of displacement with respect to time is called velocity of the body, and dp vector by dt vector dt equal to the force acting on the rotating body, and the linear momentum of the body is given by vector p equal to mv vector. Suppose this equation number 3. Putting these values of dp vector by dt and vector p and dr vector by dt as v in equation 2, equation 2 becomes dl vector by dt equal to r cross dp vector by dt means vector f plus vector p means nv. So this term becomes n into v cross v. The value of vector p as nv vector and dr by dt is vector v. Suppose this equation number 4. But vector r cross vector f is the torque acting on the body. Vector r cross vector f is nothing but the torque is denoted by letter vector tau, and vector v cross vector v equal to 0. So putting these two values in equation 4, equation 4 becomes dl vector by dt equal to vector r cross vector f, its value is vector tau plus n v cross v, its value is 0. So this term becomes 0. So dl vector by dt equal to vector tau. It is equation number 5. Now this torque acting on the rotating body, it is unbalanced resultant torque and its value is 0. But r cross f, that is vector tau, and tau value is 0. So equation 5 becomes dl vector by dt equal to 0. So l vector equal to constant. So this is the angular momentum of a rotating system remains constant. Thus, the angular momentum of the rotating body is constant or remains constant if the resultant external torque acting on the body is 0. That is vector 2 equal to 0. We get vector L equal to constant. So this is equation number 6. So vector L equal to constant, the angular momentum of the system remains constant. And this is the principle of conservation of angular momentum. And this principle is used by the ballet dancers, acrobats in a circus, and divers in a swimming. So this principle of conservation of angular momentum is analogous to the principle of conservation of linear momentum in translational motion. So this is about the conservation of angular momentum. Today's homework: state and prove the principle of conservation of angular momentum.